Hello, and welcome to the greatest game in all of existence, in my head, also known as Driver San Francisco. A game where you can do this. That guy's an idiot. Yes, this is a game where you can have, this is a racing game, but the cars you drive are magic. So if I have a crash, I don't have to worry about it, because I can just swap to another car. Yes, you have something that the game calls shift, where you can take over. Alright, you can take over any being driving a car. All of the cars you see on the screen are fully 100% drivable. That cop car? Mine now. Pretty nice Camaro right there. Mine now.
Now this is a nice ride.
You'd best keep it that way, or my dad will put a sleeper hold on you. A permanent one.
Shit, okay. That bus over there. Mine now. Boop. Boop. Yes, I am currently in the middle of the millionth New Game Plus playthrough I've had of this game, because I've played this game a million times and it never gets old because of the funny shenanigans you can get up to and the replayable missions, and the fact that there is a New Game Plus, which makes it so that I do not lose anything that I have gained outside of the story. It just resets all the story progress back to Chapter 1. I don't think I am on Chapter 1, I think I'm further than that. You can check by going to the locked story mission. Yeah, I think I'm on 2, maybe 3. Yeah, I think I'm on 2. I think I'm on Chapter 2 right now. Let's actually get into an actual mission that I will do and stuff. So I am doing one of the challenges, which are both great and yeah. The great thing about them is that you get no shift, so you genuinely have to actually properly play the game. The bad part is that if you don't beat your best time on some of these, it just fails, which I think is stupid. I think that's silly. When it comes to progress, I have brought everything you can possibly buy in the entire game. I have brought every car and every upgrade. I have brought every car, every upgrade. I've done every mission at least once. Okay, I may have not done all the challenges, but I've done all of the activities at least once. Because, you know, you can't unlock everything otherwise. If there is one thing you do have to be careful about in this game, it's the handling, because it's very different to other racing games, both around its time and now. However, it is one that, with time, you can get good at it. And my 2 tips to that is, use the handbrake on all tight corners when you've got a lot of speed. Trust me, it's very good, and it's part of like the whole learning how the game handles. Secondly, remember that the handbrake is B, not A, because most racing games will put the handbrake on the A button. The A button is how you shift, so if you press that you will be catapulted out of your car, losing all control and being at the mercy of the game's AI. Don't do that. There will be moments where it will screw you, because you will have to make last second handbrake turns to avoid like losing stuff. Oi! This is actually the... I am about to lose this race, so, give me a moment. I don't think every car in this game is fully licensed. I think all of the regular cars that you see throughout the game are all licensed. Most of it is American because, you know, San Francisco. And the whole point is that the whole point of the Driver series is that it was supposed to be replicating, I have just caused a horrendous accident. The whole point of the Driver games is that they're supposed to replicate, you know, old movie chases. Ah! That was close. Don't actually know what happened. Oh, I just get booted back here. I would like to point out that this game was made in 2011. So it does have the occasional problem that I may show you. I now welcome you to the garage. In the garage you can buy stuff like upgrades and stuff. Thrill cams, I'll show you what that is later. Like how big your ability bar is, how fast it goes. Movie tokens is collectibles that unlock special missions that are based off of movies. So yeah, and income multiplier, which is just more money. And then when you go, there's 140 drivable cars. If you have the PC version, there's more than that, but it requires some game filing, some modding. And you've probably seen the interesting thing here. Hello. There is a DeLorean in the game. We're not going to drive the DeLorean in the game. We're going to drive the Jeep, because the Jeep is funny suspension. The DeLorean actually does have a little secret to it. If you have knowledge in films and cars in films, you will know why the DeLorean is famous. By the way, this is the thrill camera. Cinematic camera! Or as I called it the last time I've had a cinematic camera, and again I didn't know I had one. The racing equivalent of Can You Pet the Dog? This to me is the racing game equivalent of Can You Pet the Dog in the video game. Is there a cinematic cam where you're still in complete control? Because I'm still in complete control. I'm still playing. We won't use that because Jeep. I may do a cop chase like that. Possibly, maybe, because free run cop chasing is a fun thing to do. What I am going to do is I'm actually going to leave my dude on autopilot so I can remember where I need to go to pull my thing off. And if you have seen this game before, you probably know what I'm about to try to do. The question is, can I remember the location? For the amount of times I've played this game, I should know where this place is. I know it's near downtown. That's the hint. Should be here. And my dude is already going down that road, so that's convenient. There would normally be music playing, but I've had it muted for reasons. And there are also portable ramps. The game calls them car transporters, but I'm 100% convinced they are just portable ramps. One thing I do love about this game, first person. I don't use it that much because it's an arcade game and I more prefer to use it on less arcadey stuff like Forza. Or stuff that I don't have to pay attention to like a million one things. I don't actually know whether the Jeep can pull this off, it might be a bit too slow. Can the Jeep do burnouts? Yes it can! My Jeep can do burnouts. Okay, power, and go away! And basically just keep going, 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 keep going. Walk back. Well, I've done this right. We're in! Welcome to the secret area that only people who know this game can get to. So, in the opening of the game, as I was saying, the opening of the game happens here. I've just clipped that thing while doing donuts.
Too close, man. Too close.
Yes, John. His name is John. Normally what would happen is you chase the main bad guy, Charles Jericho, who's driving a SWAT van, which, by the way, as a little fun fact, has infinite mass, which means that it just plows through everything. Basically just means that its weight is, yes. And, eventually you would get chased down here. He would somehow juke you, and you'd get chased down here. However, as you saw by the barrier, this area is blocked off in the free roam. Why? Nobody knows. Ubisoft, I guess, because this is a Ubisoft game. And then they've also blocked it off here. Like you genuinely are not supposed to be able to get through here. And I genuinely don't know why. It's quite a cool road. Like, this is like the thinnest road in the game. Like, why can't you have chasers down here? I am gonna have to reverse all the way back up. So then I can show you the other thing, which is the detailing on the first person, because it's brilliant. But yeah, I genuinely don't know, because the only reason I could think of was because that tunnel might break with the shift mechanic, and then it's just like, well, they have other crossover areas, and the shifting's fine. It's just a bit annoying when you're trying to get a car that goes under a crossover, so you've got to zoom in so that then you can get under the crossover, because if you zoom in on the crossover...
What the hell am I doing?
You're reversing, John Danner. What you should be questioning is why are you having sudden flashbacks from being in this location? But yes, the first person's great, because the first person looks like this. Ignore that. Fun fact, the mirrors has actually zoomed in what's in front of us. But you need to pay attention to John's hands here on the steering wheel. If I honk the horn, he genuinely goes and honks the horn. This is the only video game where you are stuck in a car where this happens. If you turn the wheel, you can see he actually does the policeman's shuffle because he is an undercover cop. He genuinely turns the wheel like a normal person. Very cool. And if you pay attention, I'm going to go into the light because this is like the hardest one to notice, I think. If we reverse, you can tell by his hand he actually does like the thing that people do when they're reversing, so they put like... And if we do go out of first person, you can see he actually does reverse like a normal person. Now I'm just going to batter this Jeep up to show you the other really cool thing in this game. Please remember the fact that this is a fully licensed Jeep Wrangler. This is a Jeep Wrangler. As I smash it up, I'm just going to whack it into all the walls. Notice how it's all crumpled up, the mirrors are a bit loose. Actually, I'm going to drive it down here. That's a good way to wreck these things. It's a bit loose, the lights are broken, I have knackered this car a bit, as you can see. Like, and that's for every car. Look at it! No modern video game does that. Not one.
Hold it.
Like, if I was to get out of the Jeep and go to a car, this thing, and whack it into something properly bad. Let's go into the oncoming tracks and then I can react better, because otherwise I would have... This truck! Bonk! Video games don't do that. And like bumpers can come off, the hoods can come off, the glass on the window shield can smash. The wheel can come off, which normally shows the car as a write-off. Like... This is a fully licensed Chevy shitbox. Like,
Well, nothing broken. Ugh, who am I kidding?
and now I can't drive the car anymore. I've killed it. I've killed the car. Name another video game with fully licensed cars like that that lets you do that. Because like Lamborghini and stuff is in this game. There is Lamborghinis. The cop cars do it. The cover car does it. You'll know the cover car does it because of the amount of times you will ruin that poor Challenger. The big trucks do it. I think the only thing that isn't licensed is this like really generic, just normal saloon car that they use in missions. Pontiac Trans Am.
I expected more from America, Sanjay.
Like what?
What are the cops, yaar?
Like
What are the
this.
car chase?
Like, oh my! Yeah, you just spend your time in this game just doing whatever. That's an illegal move. How much health does he have now? Oh my god, he's got...
America's so bloody boring, Sanjay.
What? Why?
Where I come from, you have to swerve and jump and fight to get where you're going.
I thought that was America. Anyways, on to better things to do. Oh my god, it's Doc Hudson, and this is a very special mission in my heart. This is Special Delivery. This is like a harder version of an already existing level in the story that you obviously can't replay unless you do New Game Plus because oh god, where you have to deliver cars of all shapes and sizes to the yellow arrow known as a big old truck, and you gotta get it into the truck, and you have to, you know, not do what I did and turn Doc Hudson into the next Terminator. Doc Hudson actually handles really well, just like to point out. You get him into the truck, nice and smooth, nice and smooth. And in the main mission you would normally get free choice on what you do next. So basically you just do the ones that you struggle with the most. In this you don't. In this one it takes you to the next one and you just gotta suck it up and deal with it. This is the Volkswagen Scirocco. There is no Golf in this game and that disappoints me. This is the closest thing to a Golf and it sounds like a rally car in Dirt 2. As a matter of fact, I'm fairly sure there is actually a modified version of this that does turn it into a rally car in this game. And in case you can't tell, this is my favourite front-wheel drive hatchback in the entire game. Because the only other front-wheel drive hatchback in the entire game is a Fiat 500. And, let's say that thing has some very strange physics. I've decided to steal this barrel. This barrel's... oh, never mind. Drive in. Drive in. Let's see if we can get it in. Full speed. Bob! Don't do that. That can kill the cars before it counts as being in, and that will fail the mission. So don't do that. Oh! Rally machine. In the main mission, you normally have a limited time to do them, so you want to do it as efficiently as possible, which is why I say do the ones that you struggle with first, so then you can get those out of the way. And also, the main mission having the free choice does also mean that if there is one that was genuinely gatekeeping you from finishing the mission, you can practice it over and over again without having to do the other 3. Because they all do different things. I think in the main mission there is one where you get chased, one where the car is already knackered and like on the brink of death, And then one that's like this with a different car, not the Audi Quattro, and then there is another one that is just get it back. And the reason why this is in my heart is because this is the second mission that I ever struggled with when I played this game as a child. Because I played this game as a teeny tiny little boy before he went to school. So, hooray! Not this one specifically, the main mission one, because, you know, it's the main mission. Oh, we got a van. Yeah, this is... Yeah, we're now being chased. We gotta get this van back, and we're being chased. I think I do still have my shift abilities, I just don't have shift. But I have the bar. The bar acts as two things. It can be a boost, or if I can brake check the truckers. Okay, so we've encountered the small bug in this game that occasionally happens, where I pause and then I unpause it, and then all the engine sounds stop existing. Fun! All of the cars here are now electric. Big ramp! But yeah,
Oh, great heavens!
I've been Goomba stomped. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I might evade. Yeah, we're not going to complete this because of the stupid best time thing, but just know that technically that is mission finished. You have the press forward on the left stick, that gives you the speedy boost, and then you also have a ram, so then you can POW! And that does no damage, and that... What the game tells you is that you will do more damage to other cars because you will, like, boost into them. And then you'll slide down a lot because otherwise you could just mash it until your boost bar runs out. What the game doesn't tell you is that it also makes you, within the time of ramming, you are also completely invincible. You cannot be touched by anything. So that's the thing. Okay, so luckily reloading the game being reloaded after the mission ending has fixed the sound issue, which is good because I've just realized I have not shown a single cop chase, so we're going to quickly do that now. You can start a cop chase by finding a police car in the open world, not being a police car, and doing that. Now we have engaged in a police chase, and I am a Dodge Ram. This is like the best way to show off the damage model in the game. Okay, so because of my story progression, the police are going to be a little, dumb, to put it lightly. They're going to be a little silly and a little stupid. I normally like to do these in a big thing like a school bus, because it's funny. And it's because you get to see the full destruction. However, the ones I find the most boring to do, honestly, is the fast. It's like the overpoweredly fast cars, because they just... You can't fight back in them. Like, the fastest car in the game is Pagani Roadster, Pagani's on the Roadster. But the Pagani's on the Roadster is also the weakest car in this game. Which, yeah, makes sense, but it's still just kind of... There's a reason why Need for Speed cars, they do make the smaller cars bigger and beefier. Like, the Ford Raptor will still be better at bashing cops in a cop chase in Most Wanted 2012 any day of the week than any of the fastest cars in the game. But, also, the cops have completely lost me.
I don't know what all the fuss was about.
Funny enough, this game has a lot of dialogue for John, and John talking to other people, and John talking to himself, and it's all dependent on what chapter you're on, and if you're doing a mission or not, and if you are doing a mission, what mission specifically. I actually wonder if this thing can get towed. Now we're actually here, let's see if I can show you another feature. I don't know if this thing is too big for it to work, but it's worth a shot. Yeah! I am now being towed. And that happens a lot in police chases. It is annoying as all hell. But you know what you can do with it?
Yeah, okay, buddy,
If you
let's drive.
good enough.
That's the spirit, my friend. Let us live life to the full.
If you are good enough, you can.
Back in the Congo, a bump like this would kill you. In America, it just brings a smile.
You can. If you can get a good brake check on him. Yeah! Stolen! I have now actively stolen a car and the person inside of it. And the police are already here! Oh god! Drive away! What I am now going to do is a mission called Smoking Aloud. We are in a very nice Corvette Z06. And as the thing says, you have to complete the route in a time limit, but you also have to do some sick drifts or mediocre drifts while riding a wall. I have always said this game has the best looking tyre smoke. That kind of depends on what you want out of your tyre smoke. I just like it being so much that you can't see. Like if you look behind you while you're doing this, you can clearly tell. Yeah, no, there is some tires are definitely being cooked, destroyed at this moment in time. I think you do 2 laps of this little area here. The fun thing about these is that you have to do them within a set route, so you can't just like instantly drift for 3 points. You have to get there within a time limit, otherwise your score might as well be naught. This is also, these kind of missions are also just a really good way to farm money. To be honest, a really good way to farm money is just play the game. Like, find a car, and just do whatever, and just just drive like you're mental. Like, cause you get money for doing cop chases, you get money for doing stunts. You sometimes just get money for just being here. You get money for doing missions, you get money for literally anything. The thing that gets you the most money is doing barrel rolls, but only certain cars can pull them off because you need to be at a certain speed, and you also probably need a portable ramp, also known as car transporter, but come on, they're portable ramps. One thing about this game, I just remembered I was talking about before, but was interrupted at some point by I don't know. You've probably saw that. Well, while we were looking for the garage, there is a DeLorean. And if you know movies, and you know cars from movies, famous cars from movies, might add, you'll know that thing was once turned into a time machine in the world of movies, and you'd be correct. So you're probably thinking, does anything happen if you reach 88 miles an hour in the DeLorean in this game? Yes, and it is the greatest Easter egg in a racing game you will ever witness. Oh my god, I actually beat my score by like 3. I beat my score by 3. Hey, free money. That I never used because I have literally nothing to spend it on. Hey! You know, this is the only game where I've ever seen a 370Z have like a roof like that. Is that like is that supposed to be a sunroof, or is that just a black roof? I think it's meant to be a sunroof. Or is it carbon fiber? Actually, from the RAM there, it looks like carbon fiber. Yeah, it's a carbon fiber roof. Can you do that to a 370? I've never seen that before. This is the only game I've ever seen that. To be fair, they might just have it normally. It's just this one's obvious because.
Right on the mark.
Oh my god! I feel like I'm playing Grid again. Yeah, that's not a sunroof. That is a carbon fiber roof. Because one of the things in this game is that some of the cars have variants. Like this is like a drift-tuned version of the normal 370Z. Because there are two 370Zs in this game. There are also two Nissan GTRs, but they are different model GTRs, so that's different. Like how I said, there's two Scirocco's that are named. They are named the same, which is what I class as a variant. If they are named the same, it is a variant of the other car. Like how the thing chasing me right now, that's a full Crown Vic. There's three variants of the full Crown Vic. There is that, the full Crown Vic cop car, the regular Ford Crown Vic, and a taxi version of the same Ford Crown Vic. I think the Charger has two variants. There is a Chevy Impala that has two variants. No, there's not a police car, there's a taxi. Cadillac Escalade, that has two variants. Dodge Caravan, like,
I don't know what all the
family
fuss was
car,
about.
that's got variants. Yeah, there's the Taxi Vic. And I think right in front of us, no, that's not the regular. Oh my god. What is this, New York? No, it's San Francisco, boys. Whee! Oh, that's an E-Type Jag. In a weird colour. That's one of the things about this game that I quite like. To get the game to work the way it needs to, obviously all the cars need to be accessible from free roam, because, you know, otherwise how would you get access to some of them? Without grinding a stupid amount of money, like I have. Can't wait for one of the comments to be in this video to be, why the f do you have 63 million credits? Because I played this game too much. This is my favorite game in the world. And they make it backwards compatible, which is why you have this video. Okay, I know everything about this game. I can tell you what the mission is from the name of the mission and nothing else. You can just give me the name and I'll immediately know what you have to do. You want the car that you use, not the chat that it belongs to, the goddamn name. You give me the name, I can immediately tell you what the mission is. Like, I'm gonna go to this one right here. Let's see what is this mission. That is breaking signs. I believe that is the first one where you have to get to a destination, but it's impossible to get there with the time limit, so you have to smash a bunch of signs, and the signs give you extra time. And this one is the chopper mission. That's the one where you take over a helicopter, you get to throw around, free roam around the city, you don't actually have to do anything, it's a glorified cutscene. And then you find a Range Rover with stolen platinum inside of it, then you take that to a truck, and then you use that to get to impound it and take it to the police. I know my stuff about this game. So instead of one of the normal missions, what I have started is an activity. Unlike the challenges that we're doing, the first thing is you can use any car. And if you don't go to the mission in a car, you go to it in a shift mode. It gives you the last car you took out the garage. I have forgotten what the objective is in this mission, but considering there's a timer, I think it's... If there's a timer, no destination, I'm guessing it's get to a certain heart rate before the timer runs out. Hey, drive like a moron! Really easy to do in a car that's built for drifting. You can just snake. Yeah, that's the problem with these. They get easy because once you have every single car in the game, you just pick the one that, you know, benefits the situation. What I'm about to show you guys now is a neat little trick that I found out to do a cop chase in any car you feel like, and it is painfully obvious once you realise you can just do this. First off, you find a police car.
Are we ready to go?
What are you, joking? I live for this.
Second off, you need to figure out where your AI car that you want to use is going, because he needs to not despawn. So you want to hope and pray somebody spawns near him. You also want to hope and pray that the AI is not stupid and does something like this and causes the crash. Ah, there is someone coming into the oncoming way. Perfect. You want to nudge this guy. Anyone with a red marker.
Trying to whoop ass down on themselves now.
Now, you want to shift away from the police car and you want to find the car that you were trying to do and hopefully it hasn't. And if everything's right with the world, it hasn't despawned, and it has. God damn it. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the easiest way to finish a cop chase. First off, we need to tail the guy for a bit, because nothing good spawned. Oh, really?
Let's kick things up a
No. Where's the good stuff? There it is. Here is how you speedrun all of the chases in this game. You find a dude, you don't aim like a stormtrooper, and you find a massive thing like this. Actually, I think I can. Oh. I've seen that work a matter of once. Actually, I've seen that work a matter of twice. The second time was nothing but pure luck. Tomato has come to destroy.
Could notice around here.
What you do is you do this, you turn around and you just pelt them. I've accidentally killed my own police officer, but I have done a very good amount of damage to there. What that will also do is also free us time, because now the air has to recover from being whacked. Unfortunately, he's taken a U-turn. Clever sod. Well, I'm going to attempt my little trick again. Just just gonna block him. This is a dumb road to do this on, but I'm doing it anyway. Go into the oncoming traffic, I dare you! Quick, come with random taxi! Random taxi away! And that is how you stop a criminal, folks. By sacrificing the other people in the traffic. I was gonna use that Alfa Romeo and it just despawned, so yay for that, I guess. It's a new day. Yes, it is. I'm having to do this over 2 days because I started recording this very late. And what we are going to do is we are going to end this episode with a bit of a challenge. We are going to attempt to get from here, the Forest Hill garage, all the way to here, the Hunters Point garage, more specifically the inside bit here. This is the end zone. We have to do it on one car, and we will be being chased by the police. And to make it more interesting and make this challenge not easy as, because, you know, Pagani's Honda, we will be using I will not get a choice in the car that I use. I will pick something completely random. Attempt number 1. A Dodge Monaco. I will be going into this camera to start with, and the challenge will start the moment I ram this police officer.
It was an accident, I swear.
And turn on the cinematic camera. We gotta do this in the real camera.
Okay, so they're tenacious. I'll give them that.
Oh, sudden truck, sudden truck, sudden truck! Oh! Leon Tanner has been put into a coma in his coma. Oh, I can see, I can see, I can see! Oh god, sudden truck!
Too close, man. Too close.
Move! Oh, we are already on low health. Brilliant.
I should have seen that coming a long way down the line.
Oh, didn't see the alpha, or I did see the alpha, but you know, depth perception and such. Oh! Ow! Uh-oh.
I had a great time, guys. Really. Bye.
Attempt 1 and we just got to this dirt trail. Oh boy. Our next escape car, Audi RS6? Yes, Audi RS6. You excuse me, I need to go find a police officer. Oh, that's the further away one. Much newer, more modern, sportier than the other one I've missed.
This is becoming a nasty habit.
It swapped the camera angle all of a sudden, so I didn't know where I was going. But we are off. And we are evading. And oh my god, this is fast for this camera! I just tried to look backwards after I did that. This is not how this camera works, you fool. Ooh. Oh, we need to... Uh-oh. Oh, that looked good at that angle. Besides from the crashing into the traffic. Line up, line up, line up. Whoa! Needle threaded.
What the hell am I doing?
I don't know, John, I can't see! Okay, we have made it further. We have made it further than the Dodge Monaco. We are now evading.
I don't know what all the fuss was about.
Alright, we have now evaded, but I still need to avoid traffic in this camera. And also hitting another car because otherwise we'll get into another chase. I am on like no health whatsoever. Please be nice to me, game.
Time to bug out.
was right there! Our next vehicle involves the Lamborghini Diablo. In green, apparently. This car sounds good in this game.
Tag, you're it. Oh no, hold on. I'm it.
That's... John, that's not how that works. Ooh! George, you can catch up to me.
Man, that's sore.
Oh, I'm already evading. Okay, good. No! They caught up, or at least one of them did. Oh no, they're sending in reinforcements. No! Oh, it's a rhino. Oh, it's a big boy. Ow! They got blocked off! Yes, I actually hired that ramp truck. Ooh.
Just think positive thoughts. Positive thoughts.
Okay. We have evaded. It doesn't mean we're... But as the Aldi did prove to us, it doesn't mean we're done. We still need to get this thing home and have it still be functional and not in... And if I hit another police officer, another chase will start, so let's not do that. Oh! Called that way too early. It's fine, it's fine. I think this is around about the point we lost in the Audi. We are approaching the end.
Hold it together, John.
I cannot see my car. So that was like incredibly close because I only slightly tapped him, so he let me off. If I hit him harder, he would have engaged in pursuit. However, I think we just got the luckiest escape ever because he didn't bother. Okay, no, that's a free roam chase. That's a free roam chase. That just happens from time to time. Right, we're done. We win. I'm just gonna very quickly prove a point. I need to prove the point that I am good at this game, and that was genuinely. Well, that's not a great example. And that was genuinely just the camera. Lol. So we're going to do a normal cop chase thanks to the free roam that spawned. Yep.
Ah,
Big hits, big hits. In my rough AK Porsche. It's Porsche, except for it's just Porsche, but Porsche was currently being owned and kept by EA, so we used Roof instead.
Man, I'm good at this.
Anyways, that is Drive to San Francisco. In my opinion, the greatest video game has ever been, until I find one greater. And, yeah. Can we have more video games where you could turn on a cinematic camera while still playing the game so you can't see what you're doing? Because it's really funny. Especially the twice in a row we just got beginning of the game flashbacks. Now we're going to end the video with a big jump